The reason that I invented the water filler is I've been looking at the current system of disposable plastic bottles, and I tried to find everything that I could do to improve the system and come up with a much better way of drinking water. The plastic that's used in this bottle comes from petroleum. Petroleum is brought out of the ground, and it's refined, and we make these chips, and then we make these bottles, and then we have to fill them with water, and then we have to truck them to stores, and after they're finished drinking from them, they dispose of them, and now we have to deal with the waste. We're buying a bottle of water, sometimes in a convenience store, for as much as $1.50. We're getting basically about 16 ounces of water in this size bottle. That equates to 8 pints in a gallon, which equates to $12 per gallon for water. That's really expensive. This particular bottle has a very short neck. This design exposes the area that you're going to put into your mouth even more so to elements and dirt and contaminants that might be on your hand when you go to drink. And then you're touching that portion of the bottle, you're opening up the cap, and you're putting that exact section that you just touched with your hands in your mouth. Also, these bottles are generally stored in basements of convenience stores or restaurants, and you really don't know what's crawling around in those basements that might have touched that same portion of the bottle that's about to go into your mouth. If you're driving a car, or you're operating any machinery, or you're riding a bicycle and you want to take a drink from this bottle, you need 2 hands. Hold the bottle with one hand, you need to unscrew the cap with your other hand, and now you still have to hold that cap because you know you need to put it back on, you don't want to spill it. You drink, and now you have to put that cap back on. And the last part is that when you take this bottle and you go to drink, you have to invert your head. You have to bring your eyes away from what they were looking at before you started drinking, whether it's running, riding a bicycle, driving a car. This is the water filler bottle, and what I tried to do is basically take all of the things that I just told you and improve on them tremendously. First of all, we have a carbon filter inside this bottle. It's a foam filter, so we get very good exposure. We remove chlorine, and we remove any bad tastes and odors from water. The next thing we have is the nipple. This is the portion that's shaped to your lips. It's not round. It has a shape that's very ergonomically correct that comfortably fits into your mouth when you drink. You do not need to invert your head in order to drink like you do with conventional disposable bottles. You grab it with one hand, you squeeze the trigger, you plug it into your mouth, and you drink. You let go, the nipple goes back in, you put the bottle down, done. We've incorporated this locking mechanism, and the locking mechanism will prevent the trigger from being able to be depressed. When you receive your water filler bottle, it will come with 2 different size straws. The shorter straw is made to be used with the filter. The filter is made for water. The longer straw we supply for the purpose in case people would like to drink other than water from this bottle. And in that case, we ask that you do not use the filter because we are not sure what type of bacteria might be forming within the filter from the sugars in some of these drinks. The bottle is completely dishwasher safe with the exception of the filter itself. To open up the bottle in order to wash it, you unscrew the cap. When the cap is off the bottle, you can squeeze the trigger and slide this locking tab up, and that will cause the nipple to stay exposed after you let go of the trigger. You can just pull the filter off, rinse it under fresh water, and the rest of the bottle again goes in the dishwasher. To put it back together, you reinstall the filter, you put the cap back on the bottle, and you must tighten the cap quite tightly. If it's not tight enough, you will not be able to pull the trigger in. When the cap is properly screwed on, it will work perfectly. One of the accessories that we have available for the water filler bottle is this convenient lanyard. The lanyard attaches to the locking ring, and there's a carabiner hook that can be hung from your backpack, briefcase, or purse. I think that everyone is going to find the water filler bottle to be fun to use, exciting, ergonomically correct, and I believe that the water filler bottle will give an environmentally friendly solution to the disposable water bottle problem. Thank you.